Hi guys, it's Hobby Mania here, and today we're gonna be making this cute little horse or zebra. So it's the pattern for both, for horse and the zebra. For zebra we will have to change the colors. For horse you can use any colors you want. You can use it like one color or just two colors for these parts of the legs and arms, and for this part of the face, and you can use the different color for the ears, and basically the whole body, and the hands and legs, and the head. You can use like instead of these strips you can use just different color of beige or whatever color you choose. Okay, so that's two-in-one pattern, zebra slash horse, and also it can be turned into a unicorn. You just need a horn here, and that's it. So let's go to the materials that we will need for this cute little horse, zebra horse. Okay, and let's start crocheting. It's a very easy pattern, but you will need to sew on the details. So you will need to sew on the arms and legs, and head to the body, and ears to the head, and you will need to make this cute hair. I will show you how to make it, and this cute little tail, but it's worth it. You see how cute is it? You can make it as a keychain and put on your bag, on your backpack. It's very cute, and this is a symbol of this coming year. This is a year of the horse. So enjoy guys, and let's make this cute zebra horse. Earlier I was testing on my YouTube channel this beginner crochet kit, and I did all the toys that were in this kit, and I have so much yarn left. So I did this dino, this unicorn, this bee, and there were a few more patterns, but I lost it. So, and this one is the one that left. I never did this zebra before, so today I'm gonna be testing from this kit the last toy pattern. It's written here with instructions how to make each row and pictures how to assemble the toy. Okay, so I will be using the yarn provided. It's gray color yarn and the white yarn. So this is 100% acrylic yarn. I will be using my hook that I have. This is a 4mm crochet hook. Okay, now we're starting this zebra, and we're starting with the head. So the head, we take this gray color, they call it silver gray yarn, and then we do the magic green, and then we do 6 single crochets into the magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we pull up the loop and close it, and then we do 6 increases. It's going to be 12 stitches in the second row. So here we will pull tight as we can, and then we go into the first stitch here and place 2 single crochets into this stitch, into one stitch. It's gonna be increase. So I think I pulled only back front loop. Yeah, we go into the both loops, pull up the loop and single crochet, and again single crochet. So here we have first increase, then second increase, 2 single crochets, third increase, 2 single crochets, fourth increase, then fifth increase, and sixth increase. Okay, now we count the stitches. Must be 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, and we place our stitch marker into this last stitch. Okay, so okay, now what it says here, 3 single crochets, 1 increase, and we do that 3 times, so it's gonna be 15 stitches. So we do 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and then we do increase 1, and in the same loop and the same stitch, increase, first increase, then 1, 2, 3, and second increase, 1, 2, 3, and then increase, and then 1, 2, 3. There should be increase here, so I just put increase here. No, 3, and this was the last stitch, not the first stitch, so we put increase here. Correct. Increase. There should be 15 stitches. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, 14. So that's a mistake in the pattern itself. So okay, we just continue. We do 1 single crochet in each stitch, so we should do 14 stitches here. Just put 14 stitches all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 14. And then we change color to the white. So we undo this stitch and we will switch to white now. So how I do the color switching, I just pull up the loop and then I finish this last stitch with the white yarn. Oh, sorry, it's stuck right there. Okay, so we have 2 loops on our hook, and then we continue with the white yarn, and then we just doing single crochet into each stitch. Here we can pull it, and we single crochet in each stitch around. Finishing the last stitch, and then we can just, you know, make a knot here with this yarn. And we do not cut the yarn yet. So here we did a white row in each stitch, then the next row would be change to silver gray, 1 single crochet to each stitch again. So we're changing on this last stitch here. We pull up 2 loops on our hook, and then we take our gray yarn here, and then we just pull through these 2 loops on our hook. Okay, and we continue with the gray yarn again all the way around with just single crochets. Okay, single crochet all the way around. And then change to white for single crochet increase. So we are changing here to white color yarn, and then we place a stitch marker here, and then we are doing 4 single crochets and increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and increase. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, okay, and again here is increase 1, 2, 3, 4, and increase, and 1, 2, 3, 3, and we will do increase in this last stitch, and here increase 1, and we should change probably to the gray color, change to silver gray, 5 single crochet, increase. Yeah, so here in the last stitch we're changing the color again to gray, and this would be our last stitch of the row, and then we place 18 single crochets around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, and then we change to gray color yarn again. This last stitch we do with the gray color. We're finishing off with the gray color here, and then we just continue our pattern, 5 single crochet and then increase. Correct? Change to silver, 5 single crochet, increase. Correct. So here we place our stitch marker into the last stitch here, and we do 5 single crochet and increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then increase. Then I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase into this stitch. Okay, so now we got this face. It's not face yet, so we put our eyes in the round 8 with 4 holes between the 2 eyes in round 8, you see. So it's like white, between the white and the gray, between the white and the gray color there should be eyes. Let's place those eyes. I'll do this should be the same. So I'll pick this 2 eyes, and then we place it on round 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right there, and 4 holes apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here would be the second eye, like this. Okay. Yeah, and then we put our backings. And then what I like to do, I like to burn those backings so they do not go anywhere anymore. So we burn, and then I just do like this, and we burn the second one. Like this. Okay. Okay, rinsed out the eyes. Okay, what we're gonna do next, change to white and 1 single crochet in each stitch. So now we're changing to the white color yarn. This last stitch we're finishing with the white color. Okay, taking the white yarn, and then we're finishing this stitch with the white yarn, and then we're just making 21 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. There should be 21 stitches, but I think we should change again. 21 stitch, then change to silver gray, and what is Fisk 1 increase and 3 times. Okay, so we're changing again to the gray color, and we do 6 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times. So we're changing to gray color, we're changing, and then we put the stitch marker into this last stitch here, and then we do 6 single crochets and increase. 6 single crochets and increase. So here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then increase, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and increase, and the last one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here in the last, this stitch will be increase. But we do not finish this last stitch because I think we again gonna change 6 increase, then change to white, 1 single crochet in each stitch, 24 stitches. Yes, so we change to white color again here, and then we just do single crochet all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Do not finish this last stitch. Then change to silver gray, 1 single crochet in each, 24. Okay, changing again to gray color. And here you will see this our changing of the colors, but don't be afraid because it's going to be on the bottom of the head, so you are not actually be able to see it. And then we do single crochet in each stitch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Changing to white again, 1 single crochet in each stitch. Again, changing to white and single crochet in each stitch all the way around. And then again, the next round we will be doing 2 single crochet in each stitch. We change into silver color to gray color with changing, and then we do the single crochets in each stitch all the way to the end. Now next round we change into the white again, so we go to this last stitch and we pull up the loop, and we are changing to white yarn again. Okay, and then we do the decreases, so we do 2 single crochets and then decrease 1, 2, and decrease. We are taking one loop of the next stitch, and we crochet single crochet, then again 1, 2, and decrease, pull the loop and crochet together, and again 1, 2, and decrease, 1, 2, and decrease, 1, 2, and decrease, 1, 2, and decrease. Okay, so here's how our head look like right now. So we can start filling up the head, and then the last 2 rows, it's gonna be 1 single crochet decrease. It will bring us to 12 stitches, and then 6 decrease, and we will close our head. So now we need to fill up the head.
Person detected at backyard.
Real tight. Filling up the head. Filling up the head. Then we switch into the gray color. So we have this, basically we need to fill up this nose part really good, because we don't want it to be too empty. So we need to, you know, fill it really nicely and tightly, this nose part especially. Then we filling up the head itself. Okay, and then bring the green yarn here, and then we do 1 single crochet and decrease round, 1 single crochet and then decrease round, and 1 single crochet and decrease, and 1 single crochet and decrease, and 1 single crochet and decrease, 1 single crochet and decrease, 1 single crochet and decrease. And then I will just keep this yarn, gray yarn, and just close up the head with the gray yarn. So I'm gonna just switch the color the last time, and I'm going to do all in decreases. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. So 6 decreases, and then I'm gonna just pull a little bit of a tail, and then I'm gonna take out this yarn, and we can cut this yarn as well. We can just make a knot here from these 2 yarn tails that we got to secure, and then we should put some more stuffing in there until we still can do that. And then we should close it. To close it, we're gonna take our yarn needle, thread the needle like that, and then we're gonna pick up those back loops only, I mean front loops only, of each stitch right there. It's gonna close our opening. Yeah, we close it, and then we hide this end into the head. We hide this inside of the head. The same we will do with this end. So just like to make like a few extra stitches in different places, so it's gonna be secure. Okay, and then hide it. We can use the hook also to hide it. inside. Okay. In the same way, we're gonna hide this tail, this gray one. Okay, so we just pull it inside of the head, and we make a few more stitches around. Okay, so now we have this cute little head. Now we are starting the body of our zebra. So we have the head here, and we're starting the body also from the magic ring. Magic ring. And right there. And then we do 6 single crochets into the magic ring. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's need to be tightened up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we close the ring, and then we do 6 increases. Into each stitch we are making increase, so 2 single crochets into the same stitch. We place here 1 and 2, that is 1 increase, 1 and 2, second increase, 1 and 2, third increase, 1 and 2, fourth increase, 1 and 2, fifth increase, and 1 and 2, sixth increase. So 6 increases. We should have 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12 stitches. So we put here our stitch marker for the first stitch. That would be the first stitch of the next round. So next we do 6 increases, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and we repeat that 6 times, and we will get 18 stitches in the next row. So we are doing 1 single crochet and 1 increase, and we repeat that until the end of the row. 1 single crochet and then increase, 1, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and 1 and 1, 2. So now we should have 18 stitches. So now we're working on 2 single crochet and increase, 1, 2, and then increase, and then 1, 2, and then increase, 1, 2, and then increase, and then 1, 2, 2, and increase, 1, 2, and increase, 1 and 2, and last increase. So here we should have 24 stitches in this row. Now 1 single crochet in each stitch, and this will be 24 stitches around. So I place stitch marker here, and we're just working on single crochet round. Okay, we did this round, single crochet round, and now we are changing to the white color. Again, we are not finishing this last stitch, we're just doing the 2 loops. Okay, and then we are connecting our white yarn with a little bit of a tail, and we just finish this stitch with the white yarn. So the next stitch would be white yarn, and we do single crochet around 24 stitches with the white yarn. And here we can connect these 2 yarns with the knot. We can do knot here, and we do not cut the gray yarn because we will need to change colors every row from now. So this will do 24 stitches around. We don't need our stitch marker because we clearly see where is the beginning of the row, 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue to the end of this round, just single crochet around. So here we pull up the loop of the last stitch. Now we change again to gray color. Where is our gray color? We pull up 2 loops, and then we continue with the gray color, single crochet around, 24 stitches with the gray color, Okay, so we will continue to the end of this row, and then we switch to white again and do 24 stitches, and then we change to silver gray again and do 24 stitches. So we need to do 2 more rows, 1 white, 1 gray, 24 stitches, so 3 rows in total. Please continue in gray, in white, and in gray again. Okay, so now when we did these 3 rows, we finish it with silver, and then we change into white color again, and we do 3 single crochet and then decrease. So that's gonna be white, white, 1 single crochet, 2, 3, correct, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, change to white, 6 single crochet, 1 decrease 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It's always good to check yourself with the pattern. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then decrease, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then decrease, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and decrease. Okay, so and then we change to silver, 1 single crochet in each row. So we switch into the silver yarn. It's not silver, it's just gray. And then we do single crochet in each stitch. So here at this point we should have 21 stitches, and we do just single crochet around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21st we do not finish this stitch because probably we're gonna be switching to white. Single crochet, then change to white, 1 single in each 21 stitches. So again we are switching to white yarn, and again we change in the color. We pull up this yarn to make it tighter, and then we do just single crochet around. Same thing, just single crochet around, and meet you right there. Okay, so the next round we will be switching to gray once again. So the last stitch we're gonna make 2 loops, and then we are picking up the green yarn, making the last loop, and then we do 5 single crochet and then decrease 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we do decrease, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then decrease, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then decrease. Switch to white, 1 single crochet, 18 stitches. So here we have 18 stitches right now, and we need to change to white yarn again, and then we need to do 15 single crochets with this yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 stitches, and then what do we do next? Silver gray, 1 single crochet in each stitch. So again we change into gray, and again we're doing single crochet in the each stitch around. So 18 stitches, please do by yourself. So now we are switching again to the white yarn, again, and now we are making 2 single crochets and then decrease 1, 2, and then decrease, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2. That's the pattern. 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, and again 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, and again 1, 2, 2, decrease, and 1, 2, 1, and 2. And we do the last stitch will be the slip stitch, and then leave the tail. Okay, so now we need to connect this gray yarn with this tail. So we can just make a knot here. I'm just making the knot here, and then we just fill it up the body. Okay, so we put this here inside, and here is the body. So now we're just filling up the body with the stuffing. Okay, so now when we have the head and the body, we can just connect them, sew them together. So we take our body, so that way that our connection of the colors, changing of the colors, will be on the back of our toy, and the nicer side will be on the front. Okay, so and then the same with the head, of course. Where is the eyes? That would be the top part, the front part, and here will be the other side. So we connect these two pieces together and starting sewing them like this. Needles, our bigger needles, and just pin them together. These pieces here, we can just pin them together, so to be able to connect the body and the head in this position like it is here. Okay, so now we're starting to sewing on the pieces together. I'm using the stitches on the, I take the stitch on the head and the stitch on the body, the stitch on the head and then the stitch on the body, and this way I'm going around and just connect the head to the body. So here we connect it from this side, and now it's going to be this side. I try to connect the same way. So as you can see here, that's pretty much almost, we're almost there. We're almost there. Just connecting the back side of the head. That's it. Now we can hide our thread inside of a toy. Like that. So now we have this cute little head and it's attached to the body. Now we're going to be making the legs and the hands, and then we will sew it also to the body. Okay, so for the legs and for the arms, we will need just a little bit of the brown yarn. Sorry, I didn't mention it on the beginning of our tutorial. So we are making the magic ring, and again we are starting from 6 single crochet into this magic ring. Okay, making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 into this magic ring. Close it up, closing, and then this way we'll make legs, 2 pieces of the legs, 6 single crochet and then 6 increases, and we will get 12 stitches in the second row. So we go into each stitch and making 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So this will be the first increase, second increase, third increase, fourth increase, and then fifth increase, and the last 6th increase. Okay, but now we're gonna switch the yarn. No, not switch the yarn. Now we do 12 single crochet all around. So we are not switching the yarn, we are doing just 12 single crochet around. Let's count the stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, correct. So we are doing 12 single crochet around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And this one we will not finish this one. because now we're going to be changing to white, and we do 1 single crochet in each stitch. So we're going to attach the white yarn here, and then we are making 1 single crochet into the each stitch. So 12 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so now here we can cut this brown yarn because we don't need it anymore for this leg. I mean, for the next leg we will have to attach, to start from the brown yarn as well, but now we don't need it anymore. I just make the knot here, and then change to white, single crochet, and then change to silver gray, 1 single crochet, and decrease. Now we are changing to gray color, so we are not finishing this last stitch because we're gonna be attaching our gray color yarn. Okay, and then we are making, then attaching gray, and then making 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, 8 times. 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. And here we can make a knot again with this gray color and white color yarn. We can make a knot attaching 2 yarns together. So we did 1 and decrease, and again we're making 1 and then decrease, and 1 and third decrease, and 1 and the last decrease. Okay, so now we're gonna have 8 stitches here, and then we do rounds 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6 rounds. We are changing each row white and gray, and we are doing each white and silver gray each 3 rounds, 1 single crochet in each stitch. Okay, so we are switching the colors. We are doing 6 rows, 8 stitches in each row. Okay, so when we did 6 rounds, changing the yarn every round from white to gray, we are just making the slip stitch here and leaving enough tail for sewing the legs, and then we just crocheting another leg, cutting all this yarn, and then we just need to connect all these yarn tails here. We just need to connect all that yarn tails. We're connecting these yarn tails. We can connect these 2 yarn tails just to make sure nothing is gonna get undone here. So we just connect all the yarn tails. We can connect our brown tails, and then we just tuck everything inside and add a little bit stuffing, and just leave the longer tail for sewing, and all of this yarn, it goes right inside there. Okay, so you just push everything inside, and you just want to leave just 1 tail for sewing. And if you want, you can add some extra stuffing, not much, just a little bit of the stuffing. Okay, so and crochet another leg like this one. Okay, so now both of our legs are ready, so we can connect them right away to our body, and then we're gonna start making our arms. Okay, so we're taking this leg and we're gonna connect it that way so our zebra can sit. Okay, so it's gonna be right here. So, and we just fold it in half and connect it here that way so she can sit. You can just take the loop and go through these loops and then to the next one. Okay, so like this. And the same way we are connecting the another leg, so it can be sitting. Okay, so we're connecting the second leg the same way, so our zebra can sit. Okay, and we will start to crochet in the arms. Okay guys, so now when we sew on the head to the body and the legs, now we are ready to make our arms, hands, right? So two pieces we need to do, of course. I'm gonna show you one, and then you make exactly the same detail and sew on to the body as well. So we start with the brown yarn. We do 6 single crochets into the magic ring. So making the magic ring. Little by little, I'm losing all of my nails. Yeah, I'm getting a new set today. That's why I don't want to glue back the nails, because I'm gonna be changing the whole set to a Halloween set. So sorry about that, guys, but I'm waiting for the new nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 single crochets into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull it close. Okay, and now what it says here, we do 1 single crochet, 1 increase 3 times, and we're gonna have 9 stitches in the second row of the hand. So we are doing 1 single crochet here into the first stitch, and then increase into the next stitch. That's gonna be our first increase. Then we are doing single crochet into the next stitch, and to the next stitch we are doing increase. That's going to be second increase, and we are repeating this process one more time. Single crochet and then increase here, and we are having 9 stitches right now. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 stitches. We pull it more close. So we put our stitch marker into this first stitch of the next row. And what do we have here? We have 1 single crochet in each stitch, so we need to do 9 single crochets all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 9 single crochets. And this 9 stitch I didn't finish because we are gonna change to white. 1 single crochet in each stitch, 9 stitches. So here we see that we're gonna do the color change with the white yarn. I'm taking the white yarn and I pull it through this not finished stitch like that. Okay, and now I'm gonna just make 1 single crochet here, and then I can pull this tightly to secure these ends. I just tie a knot here. Okay, so pull it tight to secure these ends, and then we can cut off this brown yarn. We don't need it anymore. Now we're gonna be switching between white and gray color, so we are just throwing it away, and then we are making 9 single crochets with this white yarn color. 1 we made already, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, and here the last stitch we don't finish that one, also, so we pull out the loop, and then the next one should be the gray one. So the gray one is again 1 single crochet into the each stitch, so we are just connecting the gray color here. Okay, connecting the gray color, and then we working on the next stitch with the gray color yarn, and we are connecting these two colors, white and the gray one. Okay, we're connecting these colors too, and then we continue this row with the gray color, single crochet into the each stitch, 9 single crochets. So now I finished this round, and the last stitch I didn't finish to the end. Now we're switching again to the white yarn, and we are doing the combination of 3 single crochet, 1 decrease, 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, and it's bringing us to 7 stitches. So now we pick up the white yarn, we are dropping off the gray yarn, and we do 3 single crochets with the oh, I'm sorry, that's not correct. So we changing the yarn, and then we do 3 single crochets with the white yarn, 1, 2, and 3, and then we do decrease, and then 1, 2, and the next one is again decrease, which we do not finish. Okay, so and next we are doing from 7th to 14 rows, 8 rows. We are changing white and gray, and in each stitch we are doing 7 single crochet. So please make 8 more rows with changing of the colors, and that's going to be our hands. And we just, in the last row, we just slip stitch and leave enough tail for sewing the hands to the body. Okay, so now I did 13 rows in total, and I will stop right there because I think this hand is long enough. I don't want to make another one row, so this hand is long enough. 13 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rows, and then I'm gonna just slip stitch into the next stitch. I'm gonna slip stitch here and leave enough tail for sewing the hand like this, and then I'm just pulling out this yarn, and then I connect these two ends together with a knot, just making the knot here, and that's it. I'm gonna cut the white yarn too, and that is the hand. Now we can put some stuffing inside, or if you do not want to put too much stuffing, I don't want to be it too much stuff in here, that's why I leave it basically like that. I just put some extra yarn into this part of the hand, and I'm just gonna leave it flat like this, and I'm making another one, and you make another one, and then we just sew on like this, these hands, and we will be making the ears. Okay, so now we're just sewing on the hands to the body, same that we were doing with the legs. So we are choosing the position like on the line with our legs, but our hands must be pointing. We can do like pointing it down like this, or pointing it a little bit up. So just find this bottom yarn and try to hide this color changing on the bottom, and then you just basically sew on this hand like this, and you need to grab the all pieces of this yarn, like all loops of the yarn on the hand. There we go. Try to make it more tighter. Okay. Now we have our hand, but I would like to make it more like connect it more to the body, so I'm going like inside here, and I grab the yarn here, the stitch here on the inside of the hand, and I will bring her to the body, like sew it to the body like this, so our hand will be like closer to the body. Here I leave this tail for connecting two tails of the hands, so the same way we're connecting second hand to the body, same way. So we thread our needle, we hide this color changing on the bottom, and nicer side looks up, and then we find the placement and just sew on the second hand here. Okay, now guys, when we connected the hand and hands and legs to the body, we just left to make the ears. The ears I'm making from the silver gray yarn, and that's very simple. We just do the magic ring of 7 single crochets here. So 7 single crochets here inside the loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we pull up close this magic ring, and then we just make 5 more rows of single crochet 7 stitches, and then we just slip stitch and leave a tail and sew the ears on the top of the head. Okay, so just make 5 more rows of single crochet in each stitch, and that's gonna be your ear, and make 2 of them. Okay, so now we just need to, so I attached the ears on 1, 2, 3, third gray strip here, and you can see that my ears almost lining up with the middle of the eyes. So where is our eyes? It will be the middle of the ears. And now I'm gonna make mane. We have 12 strands of yarn here. I have 6 gray and 6 white color, and then we can use a hook just to pull it through this. So basically it's need to be a vertical line of this hair strands. So we are trying to do our best to, you know, make it as vertical as we can. We just attach these strands here, making the white, gray. So, and we are going down here, down the head. And the same thing we do with the tail. So we're attaching this strands of yarn. Sorry. So here is a gray one, the gray one, and we are just tie a knot here, and then the white one, and they needs to be like approximately the same size, but you know, if that will be not really the same size, you always can cut it later, so it will be more of the same size. Just do your best to make it look like a mane. Okay, this, and then we are attaching this gray one here. As you can see, I'm not doing like the exact vertical line, as the hair goes not strictly like vertical or something, so I just do like this, and then we do the white one. White one goes here in the middle of this stitch, and here the white one. So basically that's what we do with the head and tail. So if you feel this is enough, you can also touch here, because I think that that's missing some hair here. Some hair here. Yeah, so. And I will show you the head portion, and you will do the same with the tail. We don't need so much hair on the tail. So this is our head. And then what we do here, we want to brush this. We want to brush this so it's going to be very fluffy, okay? So I got this brush, and I just lay it flat. And I just want to brush this yarn. So, and the same with the tail. You're just going to brush this, making something that looks like a hair. Making the hair. If you feel that's too long, you can give it a little cut. So yeah, I think that's too long, so I'm gonna cut that like this. Okay, and then I brush again. And then you just try to see what's going on here, and you can add more layers and more hair, of course, if you wish, or just leave it like this. And then you add a tail here, and here we have our zebra. We also can add some hair here on the top of our head, and here we had our zebra. Yeah, so it's cute. So my friends, we finished this cute little zebra toy. This could be also the horse, or you can transform it to the unicorn. For unicorn, you just need to make a horn like here. For the horse, you can use any colors you want. You can make it plain like one color. This toy is very cute and nice, and the year that is coming, it's a year of a horse, so I hope this pattern will be very helpful, and you can use it to make many cute little horses. So if you will be using the plush yarn, your toy will be bigger, of course, but I was using acrylic yarn. So that is my cute little zebra. I hope you like my tutorial, and if you are making toys using my tutorials, please tag me on your pages on Instagram, on TikTok. Follow my TikTok, follow my Instagram, and I hope I see you guys. I will see your work. I'm very curious to see what you have done and what result you got. I really like this hair. I kept it longer to cover up this back of the head, and this little tail also very cute, and it can sit. But it's falling. I'm gonna sew these legs to the body as well as the arms, so it can be sitting properly. Okay, so bye guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for making this cute little zebra with me. I see you next time in my next videos. I hope you like it, and see you guys again. Bye bye.